Hello everybody, my name is Zen, and welcome to my guide for completing the Avarice Conquest in Diablo 3. This is an updated guide from my previous version that I had uploaded on the channel based on new content added within Season 17, in particular the additions of Torment 14, 15, and 16, which make this way easier to get. In this video, I'm going to show you guys 4 different ways of finishing the Avarice Conquest, and also which way I think is the best, so let's jump right in. First and foremost, you will need the Boon of the Hoarder legendary gem. This gem gives you a chance to gain gold whenever you kill an enemy, with it being a 100% chance once this gem is at rank 50. Additionally, at rank 25, it gives you a 30% speed boost for 2 seconds when you pick up gold. To get this gem, you will need to enter the vault and kill Greed. In order to open a portal to the vault, go place a puzzle ring with nothing else into Kanai's cube and hit transmute. Additionally, killing regular goblins outside of rifts have a chance to open a portal to the vault, but using a puzzle ring is going to be the most reliable way to get in. I suggest running a ton of greater rifts once you have this gem and getting the gem to its max rank of 50 before attempting the conquest. It makes it way easier. The second item I suggest you get is an Avarice Band, which has a chance of dropping out of bounty caches. The Avarice Band itself will increase your gold and health pickup radius each time you pick up gold. Also, you should have one of your non-combat pets out, because they go around picking up gold for you, which also makes this conquest way easier. Finally, I suggest getting a gold wrap belt, which gives you armor equal to the amount of gold that you pick up for 5 seconds. It's really strong for doing this, and I absolutely recommend it for hardcore players looking to complete this conquest, because you never know, it could just jump out and kill you at any given point. But once you have at least the Boon of the Hoarder, you have several options to choose from. First, you could run just regular rifts on Torment 16. Obviously, you're going to need to have a speed farming build set up, which all of the classes have various versions of that can clear Torment 16 rather quickly, so you could go look those up online. But once you've done this, go and blast through normal rifts. Make sure that your gold streak does not drop. You can find it in the bottom right corner of your screen, at least on PC. Some rifts are going to be way easier than others, like big open ones are going to be really nice for getting your gold streak going, but it may take several rifts before you manage to actually complete it. Also, it might be worth noting that this is much easier to do while solo, since the Boon of the Hoarder does not trigger its gold explosion when someone else kills a monster. And if rifts don't sound interesting to you at all, you could easily just teleport to the ruins of Corvus in Act 5 and clear your way through that zone. There's like these little tiny spider monsters that spawn out of the walls in these huge quantities, and your Boon of the Hoarder generates tons of gold from them. There's a couple ways of doing this. You could either run through and get all these dudes to spawn without killing them, get them all to spawn and then clear your way through the zone, or you could just clear your way room by room. The second version of that is a little more difficult because you could end up in a dead end with no more monsters to kill to keep up your gold streak. But if you're finding yourself in a situation where you're having a hard time killing monsters quick enough, or you're having a hard time keeping your gold streak up, you can always just complete this conquest in a very passive way, and this next method has you completing a ton of bounties and collecting the bounty caches, and then opening them all at once. If you use this method, you will need at least 35 Torment 16 caches, which is 7 full rounds of bounties, and you might want to get several extra just to be sure, but once you have them all, you dismiss your non-combat pet so they don't pick up your gold. You don't want that happening yet. Then you open all of the caches in a centralized zone. Don't click on the gold yet, just leave it all on the ground. And then once they're all open, sometimes you'll have to have some in your stash. You put them in your inventory and then you open more. Once they're all open, equip your pet, which will gather all the gold, and you should loot more than enough to complete the conquest without really having to worry about speed farming. This method is by far the one that takes the longest and most time to complete. However, if you're unable to do it by speed farming, then this is a really good option. Now, this final method is the one that I think is the best and easiest to complete, which is to enter into the cow level by placing a bovine bardiche into the cube with nothing else and then hitting transmute, which will open a portal to the cow level. It's the same thing that you do with the puzzle ring in order to get into the vault. Once that portal is open, just go kill the countless enemies in there. The way I suggest doing it is making your way in a single direction until you've reached the edge of the map, and then just work your way around the perimeter. And on Torment 16, it's so freaking easy to keep your gold streak up by just killing the cows, opening chests, and checking the random corpses that are on the ground, because they drop a lot of gold too. Finally, it is worth noting that if you're having a hard time either getting a puzzle ring to get into the vault or a bovine bardiche in order to get into the cow level, you could just go upgrade rare rings and pole arms in Kanai's cube using the Hope of Cain recipe until you get one. If you're lucky, you'll get them rather quickly. If not, you're gonna get a lot of garbage in the meantime. Using one of these 4 methods, you should be able to complete the Avarice Conquest extremely quickly, and if you have any additional suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments below to help out any other players. Thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you guys next time.